Well, that didn't take long. We got a good afternoon out of David Belcher and immediately a good evening out of Rosanna. Time goes fast when you're having fun. My name is Maury with Maury's Music. Welcome back to the program, episode 190 of Guitar Store Virtual Tour. 190 times we've done this, and these four guitars are still here. And just for the record, this episode does not need a theme. I frankly just went back and looked at the last 4 or 5 episodes and tried to pick some guitars you may not have seen in a few weeks. And that brings us some beauties like the D-28 Modern Deluxe, the OM-28 V VTS, did I stutter? OM-28 Sunburst, as well as the M-36, not the Basement M-36, this is a newer one. We have some really good guitars. My voice is 7 out of 10, it was about a 2 out of 10 yesterday, so we're trending in the right direction. Thankfully, I don't have to sing at you tonight, we're just going to do some talking. And if I'm smart, we'll do less talking than normal. And I will not let you down like last week, there is going to be a second segment. Lord willing and the creek don't rise, and that's code for as long as the internet lets us work together. John Washburn humbug. Nah. Let's get going. Episode 190 starts right now. What's going on, John? Got a good show on tap for you. Incidentally, I'm to blame, but it wasn't on purpose. It's all Rosewood all the time in the first segment. You have the power to change that in the second segment. Do not wait. I do not have an assistant up there anymore. Andrew leaves early on a Wednesday, so it's all this guy. The sooner you let me know what you want to see in the second segment, just like the screen said at the beginning, what do you want to see in the second segment? Let me know, and I will do my very best. Less talky, more rocky, I have to say it. I know you might not be happy for it, but I will guarantee these guitars are going to sound better than me today. As soon as I get this stuff up, and it's not going to be long. So let's start the show. OM-28 V VTS. This is a custom shop. Maybe kind of a friendly attempt at a recreation of my favorite guitar, my OM-28 V from 1998. This guitar has a torrefied Sitka top. It's got the modified V neck. It is an attempt to similarly recreate the as close as you could be without going overboard with it. This is an attempt at being my guitar. So we have the torrefied top to kind of make up for the 24, 25 odd years of my guitar breaking in. Solid East Indian rosewood. We have 2 of these in stock. And the serial number that I'm going to play for you today is 059. What's up there, Mark Henry? Howdy to you too. And let's get the ball rolling with, if I close my eyes, I might think I'm playing my guitar. Episode 190. Thank you very much, guys, for being here. Thank you, John. That was so much fun. Anybody out there, if you missed the special edition episode of Martin versus Martin, this guy's voice bailed out on him, so Marshall carried the whole show, and he killed it. It's worth a watch. Snuck in a little mystery guitar music for you guys there. Andrew goes home early and everything was out of tune. That's pure coincidence, I promise. Hey, what's up there, Pete? Rain, huh? It's a little bit wet here, not terribly, but... Anywho, OM-28V VTS. Okay, what's your favorite so far? It's my favorite so far, but I'm biased. John Washburn, I like this guitar. You may have started with my favorite. See that? Great minds think alike, and so do John's and mine. Next up, another Rosewood Beauty D-28 Modern Deluxe. The one I'm playing for you today has a serial number ending in 823. I think this might be our last Modern Deluxe. It might be our last D-28 Modern Deluxe in stock, if I'm counting correctly. The inventory is going down, folks. If there's something you want to buy from Maury's Music, this is not a used car salesman pitch, but do not delay. We are not replenishing the inventory. This is the last of the Mohicans. We're going to definitely transition the store into some... hopefully some new buyers very soon. Nothing on the books yet, but we are trying. Here we have all the accoutrements you know about the Modern Deluxe. We have the torrefied Sitka top, just like my guitar from a minute ago. Maple binding, solid East Indian rosewood, gold Evo frets, gold tuners, composite bridge plate. Lots of good stuff. Working and lurking. Lee, what's up, buddy? I think me and Roeth are in contract negotiations. We're going to do some merchandise on that phrase. Second, the D-42. All right, guys, you have a responsibility to remind me at the 4:30ish mark when you see me doing the fourth guitar. Keep it in the back of your mind. I may have read that and forgot it that quickly, but I'd love to show you a D-42 mark. Great choice. Well, if it's a great idea for a song, that's Marshall's department. I was just going to do a t-shirt. But... I thought the first one was my favorite, but I don't know. Working and lurking on the image tab. Oh man, it's a sea of cliches here at the program. There probably really should be a poster or a shirt with just all of them. But thank you for remembering. Actual pictures. Oh, it's sad to think this is going to be over when everything's done. And the store is sold and it's not mine anymore. Who am I going to tell that the actual pictures are on the images tab? Wow, it feels real now that you said it that way. If you're just joining us, this is Guitar Store Virtual Tour, episode 190. No real theme per se, except to say that I tried to pick some guitars you haven't seen in a few weeks. Such as the OM-28 Sunburst. .742 is the ending serial number here. Beautiful OM-28. Not entirely different from the first guitar we played. We still have East Indian Rosewood, but the top here is not VTS, but it is sunbursted. So you're trading the VTS natural look for the non-VTS regular garden variety OM-28. We are sold out of the standard series OM-28s in natural, but we do have an amber tone, and we do have this beautiful sunburst. Again, 742 is our serial number. In case you're wondering, I always have ideas for 2 or 3 more songs during the song that I'm playing, and whoosh, they just fall out of my mind as soon as I talk. Oh well. I'll do this one instead. Seller's remorse, I think so. Too late now. OM-28 Sunburst. 742 ending serial number. Good dreadnought's hard to beat, says John Washburn. Maybe I just beat it with the OM-28. Or do we have to get creative and go to the M-36? If there's something in this room that has the chance to compete with the dreadnought, I would have to say it's probably a good old M-36. Let me know by a show of hands if you're a fan of the M-36 design. Ironically, you'll never see a lot of M's in the Martin catalog. And as long as Chris Martin has something to say about it, you'll never see none. He insists there should always be one M model in the lineup, and that is the M-36 currently. The one we're playing for you is 071, is the ending serial number, because actual pictures are on the images tab. If there's no more room for virtual tour, can we at least do a Zoom meeting once a week, drink bourbon while Maury plays? I think obviously we have to. I think that's a great idea. Beautiful guitar, says John. Hello all, says Roslyn. Roslyn, just in time for our meeting, we're gonna do Zoom calls once a week. If you are the drinking kind, bring a drink. If you're not, you are still very welcome to watch us. I think that's a great idea. I think hearing that, I should just go really slow with this sale. So, which is the way it's working. So, maybe that's why. M-36. I still haven't thought of that other song either, too. Or have I? Oh, I did. You still have some Jura, really? From August? Tell me that's not from August. Like it's any of my business how fast you drink, but that's funny. All right, guys. Only a couple minutes left in the first half. What do you want to see? What do you want to see in the second segment besides the D-42? I remembered. I stand corrected, from July. Well, that's worse. Let me know what you want to see in the second segment. I'm going to run upstairs, get that D-42, and if you don't name anything else, it's a half hour of the D-42. Okay, guys, we're back, and this guy's back. Martins and More with Spoon Phillips is back every Monday on YouTube and wherever you find your podcasts. We have a couple more really good shows coming up before this month is over, and then I know we have a really special one. John Washburn requested top female guitar players, and that we include Marshall in our conversation. So we just wrapped that episode a few days ago. It will air probably early February, but before that, you're going to see at least one or two more Martin NAMM show-centric shows. So we're going to definitely dive into some more, possibly the SC-18, SC-28Es, and maybe some more news from the new Martin lineup that we're going to actually get our hands on. Tomorrow, I'll be there. Friday, Spoon will be at the factory. And before you see us again in person on a live stream, you'll see some really cool videos on our websites, on YouTube and Patreon. I want to say a shout out and thank you to all of our Patreon members watching today and listening. And it's going to be a really fun 2024. Please stay tuned. And if you haven't seen the show yet, bookmark it and check it out. Thank you for all your support. All right, we got some requests for Homeward Bound and D-42. We don't have 4 requests, so we're going to do the D-42, and we're all going to be Homeward Bound a little early today. Nothing wrong with that. Give Rosalind a chance to find where she left her Jura from July. That can be the only reason it's not gone yet. Anyone use a Schertler amp? I can't say that I have. Maybe someone in the chat can comment on that. Thank you very much, Pete. Hit the like button is a great idea. Be careful. Hit the like button, but do not hit the subscribe button.
See this button? Don't touch it, you fool!
And that's why it's taken us so long to get to 10,000 subscribers, but never said I was a great marketer. So first up, it's a little bit out of order, but I could not wait to play it. The Homeward Bound Sailor Jerry Koa Bear Claw Spruce. Look at how pretty this is. I've said this on the program before. Hands down, this is Lori's favorite guitar. It does have to sell someday, but until it does, she's not afraid to tell me this is her favorite of the bunch. Look at that artwork. You might need a half hour for these two guitars just to look at them. Just look at it. What a cool sound. Retro strings, or I should say titanium strings. Yep, titanium strings, Bear Claw Spruce, Koa construction. So pretty. Homeward Bound, the D Homeward, Sailor Jerry. John wonders if Melissa Etheridge made the cut on our list of top female guitar players. I will say, without giving too much away, I will say that her name was mentioned during the podcast on the air, and I'll leave it at that. D Homeward. Before we send you homeward, we have one more guitar to show you. It's no accident we saved this for last. Oh, beautiful guitar. It costs almost as much as my little car. But unlike my car, it holds its value. Yeah, right? I'm not one to laugh at anybody's vehicle. I drive a minivan. Minivan Morrison, to be exact. That's what I wanted to name it, but nobody thinks it's funny. Martin D-42. Mark, look away. 697 is the ending serial number here. This guitar could also be called Hard to Resist. The Wish List. Lots of good names for this one. I know Lee plays a D-42 when he's not smashing his CEO9. Anybody else in the chat or the comment section lucky enough to be a D-42 owner? Let us know. Try a song I was going to play for Phil last time he was there. Not sure I remember it. That's why I haven't done it yet. For the truckers out there. But I'll wait till I play my pick. That's a pick song. Oh, that's sweet. Lee's going to buy it for Mark when he hits a lotto. When are you going to do that? What's up, Tim? 2,000 reasons to go with a D40 HD28 instead of a D41. Can't argue with that. And really, that's why they both sell so well. A lot of you guys in the chat are already educated. But for those of you who don't know, the D41, the D42, the D45, and the HD28 all share the same construction under the hood. It's mostly a matter of bling. They do sound a little bit different, but they sound too close to make the argument. Very well said, Tim. A lot of smiley faces with stars in their eyes. when the D-42 comes to town. It's so cool that someone's willing to buy this for someone else as a gift as soon as they hit the lottery, whatever that means. Guys, I want to thank you so much for all your support. This is kind of a fun show. We got to play a little extra time on two really big winners. Maybe that's the way we should look at the second segment going forward. Just pick two really great guitars and let this guy play on them a little bit longer. Who knows? Every week's different. But I want to thank you guys for being here. Don't forget, tomorrow night's Thursday. And there's no Martin versus Martin because that got switched to Tuesday. So I'm not really helping anybody catch the show that happened in the past. But mark your calendar. It's always on Tuesdays now. And I'll be busy tomorrow afternoon, probably tomorrow all day, at the Martin factory. You're going to take a ride to the factory, see all the new NAMM models, do some videotaping, some playing, some photography. I'm going to get out of the way and let Spoon go Friday. And then before you see us again, watch our websites, the YouTube channels, and Martin's and More Patreon for lots of great footage. It's all coming your way. Thank you very much for a fun afternoon. I don't know if I'd want to be stuck in the position to try to choose between the Homeward and the D-42, but I'll leave that up to you guys. From all of us at Maury's Music, Roach out.